Good morning, hello, and welcome to an absolutely stunning morning here in KZN, South Africa. Hello and welcome to the 2 trolley Saturday dash, because it's going to be quick and angry. I'll tell you what else, it's an absolute banger of a lineup. It's busy. If this is your first time here, happy days, welcome to Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals and fossils. Cara will have posted a long comment in the comment section, so do familiarize yourself with that. Hit us up with an email if you need some help creating an account. Happy days. I'm not going to bang on too much about that. I want to get busy with the beauties. Right up, first up, we have some beautiful light lilac amethyst crystals from Buchenhotuk, 740 grams of these beauties. Some a little darker. Look at that, that is nice. Lots of that nice fine crystallization around the base. That gives it that nice fairy look. Look at her shine. These are rated very good to A grade. Here's a whitey one. 740 grams. What's this? 35 of these beautiful little crystals are going to cost you only $33. That is for flat one double full. And we go into the black Ammonites, second trolley up, 800 grams for one pair. Beautiful. Is there? We're always looking for a little bit of pyrite. There's a pyrite right there. There we go. Very nice. This pair, that's beautiful, man. Look at that. There's a little bit of pyrite there. Lots of calcite in the vugs. Beautiful pair of black ammonites. Hell of a rarity. This flat here, double A grade by Nick. That's $78 for the two. That is flat 82. Onto some purple flash labradorite. And here's a nice little standing tower freeform. These are rated, 1.6 is two of them. This is rated as both are A grade. Let's just hold it far away. From Talia in Madagascar is where these hail from. These two weigh 1.66 kilograms, two labradorite, purple flash, $55 for the two. That is flat 84. Onto some absolutely beautiful blue lace agate, natural. They are rated good, very good to A grade, but I tell you what, for a flat that has, let's just pick up the good only. That's not bad for good only. I wonder if I can put my flashlight on and get in there. Yeah, maybe I can. There we go, that's better. These are 12 natural blue laces from Sanjay, Malawi. They weigh 2.79 kilograms. And I tell you what, I'm battling to find a really crap one. Okay, well, look at this one. This has got beautiful dogtooth calcite on the inside. That is nice. Very nice. Here's another little runty job. Because we're all about balance, eh? Can't just have A grade sometimes. It's just not how it works. These 12 beauties, they're going to cost all of $39, which is pretty cheap. 2.79 kgs. That's flat 106. Good one. Next up, we got some pyrite. Yum, 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 yum. I don't see very much of this, and it's beautiful. Rated as good grade only. Oh, mate, how can you not love these? I suspect that's, no, almost said Tourmaline, but it's not. Hey, a little bit of gold. Go on then. You know you want 1.45 kilograms. There are 26 of these little specimens. Stunning. Very nice flat this. It's going to cost an arm and a leg, $25 for flat, 119. Next up, we got some beautiful highlight opal with black tourmaline and feldspar. 6 of these. Beautiful. Look at that. That is, oh, I love highlight opal so much. This one's almost the best. Oh no, I say this one is my pick. That is just stunning. 6 of these. Here's another beauty. They weigh 440 grams altogether. They are going to cost $33. That's a nice deal, man. Flat 109. Nice. Right, on to some Malagasy geodes. Amethyst geodes are rated good, very good to A grade. Here's probably the worst of the bunch. That is still really, really pretty. And the best of the bunch. How cool is this one? That is polished, and it is a stander. There we go. That's wicked. Nice. They all weigh 2.14 kgs. These little Malagasy geodes going to cost $40. That is for flat 128. And you can come and join your friends here. Yes. Next up, some more Malagasy but polished Smoky points. 6 of them, rated very good to A grade. Off the flesh, off the flesh. Here we go. Those beautiful veils, man. All 6 weigh 840 grams. So not very heavy. Oh, look at that. I'll just zoom in on those. It's like almost fibrous little rutils coming out of there. Oh yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. Beautiful clarity. These are rated as very good to A grade, 840 grams. These 6 are going to cost $60. That is for flat 137. Next up, I'll keep the zoom in because we got some juicy coated chrysocolla. There are 20 of these beauties in this flat. It's 370 grams only, so very nice thumbnails. Bit of natural copper on there as well in the juicy. These are rated very good. Well, good, very good to A grade. Oh, look at that. Bit of a pseudomorph there. Malachite and chrysocolla after azurite. That's what those little formations are. Let me find the worst one. No. Is this the worst one? No, still beautiful covered in juicy. It's not the worst one. Is this the worst one? It's not too bad. Here's a tiny little one with some silky malachite. Yes, here we go. No, condensation of the morning is dripping on me and is dripping on the chrysocolla. What to do? I suppose we've got to sell it quickly. Right, these 20 are going to cost $50 only. That is for flat 95, $50. Nice, very nice. Next up, we've got some black tourmaline. There is some highlight. It's notated, rated as A grade and very good grade. I'm just going to look for oh, there. Highlight. It's 3 of them have highlight. Yeah, beautiful, classic shore formation. There's a beaut. Look at that. An ode to Mercedes. These weigh slightly more than 1 kilogram. They're going to cost $45. That's flat 98. Very nice. Next up, we got some Dioptase from Congo. Let's up the ante a little bit. 310 grams. Rated good, very good, and A grade. Oh, little hair. The hair is for free. Oh, these are very nice, man. This is a nice flat. I'll tell you what, if this is less than $100, you should snatch it up. Here's the worst. No, geez. You know, for a flat with good grade in it, I'm struggling to really find a good, because they are pretty much very VG2A as far as I'm concerned. And they're, oh, hello, $87 for flat 127. Banger. Next up, we got some beautiful Rongo Smokies, all 35 of them. These also have highlight opal, like this one over here. Rated as a good to very good to A grade. Oh man, look at the veils in there. That's a beaut. I'm just going to pan over the 35. They weigh 1.34 kilograms altogether. Oh, is this an interesting one? Beautiful Rongo Smokies. This is it's going to cost $44 for the 35. That is flat 104. Cool. Next up, some banded agate standing freeforms from Madagascar. And I do like a bit of quartz in the middle. It's always nice. Beautiful standing freeform, this. 2 of them. Ooh, this one's, oh man, that is just, how cool is that? 1.35 kilograms for the 2 standing freeforms. They're going to cost $38. And that is flat 94. On to some Ammonites. There are 2 pairs. They weigh 720 grams altogether. Beautiful A-grade Ammonites from Madagascar. These are going to cost all of $45. That's $45 for 2 pairs, flat 132. Then we've got a flat of really ugly but really nice. Ugly, I say. But so invariably don't see many of these small little cutie pie geodes. There's 20 of them. You require a little bit of flash for this. There we go. It's a beautiful little geode. 20 of them. They weigh 740 grams altogether. Probably only rated as good grade. What are we? Yep. These are all only good grade. There's the ugliest of the bunch, I think. Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that is still beautiful, sparkly. Do a little sweep. These 20 little geodes are going to cost, right for it, $18. That's right, $18 for flat 87. Onto a pair of black ammonites, one pair weighing 590 grams. There is the pyrite right there in the vug, in the midst the calcite in the vugs. There we go, that's beautiful. Pyrite on the outside as well. Beautiful pair of black ammonites. It's going to cost $49. That is flat 135. Next up, we have a lot, or lots, if you insist, of pink tourmaline and rubellite in quartz. So 1.53 kilograms. I'm just going to upgrade this here because they are very cool. Look at the little pink tourmaline. I'm just going to sweep over this. A lot of pink tourmaline in quartz. This lot is going to cost $32 for 1.53 kilograms worth of quartz and rubellite, flat 136. Next up, polished points from Madagascar, and these have a lot of inclusions. These 6, they weigh, let me just up the ante a little bit there with the zoom. 1.17 kilograms. Beautiful, beautiful clarity. Lovely limonite veils. A splash of red there. The iron. It's always iron. Bit of tourmaline, rutile. Here's a smoky amethyst. Anyone for some chlorite veils? Just that garden quartz variety. Oh, you go, that is gorgeous, man. Look at that. Look at those veils. Oh, super clear as that. Rated as very good to A grade. Most of them are A grade. This is probably the very good. Let's just get this into the sun. So, yeah, let's have a look at that. Beautiful flat of polished points with inclusions, 1.17 kgs. These 6 are going to cost all of $83. That is flat 86. Up next, we got some gorgeous aquamarine, people. There are 17 of these beauties. Oh, there we go. 17 of these crystals from Namibia. This is the Irongo region, specifically Currabib. There's black tourmaline, feldspar, and a beautiful little aquamarine, 2 aquamarine crystals. Oh man, look at these, they are superb. Rated as good to very good. Oh, hang on, what's this? Look at this, look at it, just look at it. They hardly weigh anything, 300 grams. This aquamarine flat's going to cost $56. That is flat 167. Next up, we got some very good A grade and double A grade, one side polished only, labradorite. 70 of these little guys. They weigh 1.17 kilograms. And that is a great quality flat of partly polished. Let's just have a look at always look at the other side. A little bit of action there as well. Nice, man, nice flat. $49 for 70 of these. That is flat 169. Onto the center of the trolley we go, and we have a Basalt standing freeform, 2.1 kilograms. That is some gorgeous epidote mixed with a piemontite. That's the red. This is from Messina. All awesome things come from Messina. Rated as only good grade to very good grade. This flat, this little Basalt is going to cost only $58. That's flat 176. Onto a bit of a hell of a rarity. This is a eclogite. Those are red pyrite garnets in the polished mix. It's got a funny, the green, so these are rare because they come from Kimberley. They find them in the diamond mine veins. So often there's kyanite, black tourmaline, and diamonds in the mix here as well. The green, I struggle to remember its name, but it's a funny one. It's like umphasite, or I think it's umphasite. Bit of a Willy Wonka matrix. It weighs 2.06 kilograms. That little rarity there is going to cost $80 for 125. I just want to see if I can read Dr. Nick's handwriting, what he has to say about it. Eclogite garnet in diamond fibrous Kimberley green matrix, super rare material from lower earth. Lower earth. So this is found between 35 and 70 meters. Diamond pipes. So very nice. Definitely one for the collectors. Onto a beautiful black tourmaline and feldspar specimen. This little beastie is 2.34 kilograms. There is highlight in the mix. There it is. Nice, fat, greasy, delicious highlight. Yum, 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 yum. Rated as very good grade. This specimen. Oh, yeah. This little fella's going to cost $156. That is flat 89. And onto the specimen of, wow, there's so many today to choose from. But that is beautiful. That is a beautiful Zambian dark purple amethyst cluster. This purple shade of purple is a rarity on its own. It weighs 1.93 kilograms. That is just stunning, man. Why must it go anywhere? Just stay with us. Nice chevron at the base there, rated as A grade. This beauty, if I can, oh come on phone, there we go. $64 for this stupendously beautiful, silly beautiful. $64, that's flat 97. Onto the second trolley, we venture and straight into some large polychrome Jasper spheres. They weigh 1.78 kilograms altogether. Rated both as very good grade. These little Picasso Jasper spheres are going to cost $44. That is flat 115. Black Ammonite pair. One pair only. This is a double A grade. It's of a calcite in the vugs. Woo! Look at all that pyrite. That is a lot. As well as the other side, 710 grams. This pair of Ammonites will cost $65. That is flat 110. Next up, some Erongo Fluorite. This is a magic little flat. There's 35 of them. Let's try and zoom in here. Here we go. Little thumbnails, man. A yellow vermiculite in the mix. Some of these have black tourmaline as well. This is a beauty. Look at that tourmaline, man. Good to very good grade only. Oh, geez, where to stop, man? There are so many to look at here. And I'm specifically looking for that octahedral formation that keeps popping up with these little fluorites. Beautiful flat, weighs 430 grams. This flat's going to be $25. $25, man. Too cheap for flat 112. Next up, some banded agate slices, 1.36 grams, 1.36 kilograms. They rated as very good to A grade. Polished both sides. This flat, it's going to cost $42. That is for flat 145. Next up, some beautiful, polished Malagasy quartz points. This one's got some beautiful veils, limonite in there. Oh, smoky wisps. Oh, those are beautiful. This flat's rated as a very good A to double A. Oh, nice, man. There's a bit of a rainbow veil. Beautiful flat. They weigh 930 grams. For the two, gonna cost $62. That's flat 147. Next up, Ocaruso, baby, my favorite fluorite of all time, 1.01 kilograms. They're not the best grade, good to very good only, but mate, there's some blue here as well. Look at this one. This is special. Nice purple fluorite veils. Oh, mate. Why must you go? Where you go? Please find these guys a nice home. Okay, I could spend all day looking at these, but I don't have all day. In fact, I suspect I'm running a bit late. 1.01 kilograms of Ocaruso fluorite. This flat's gonna cost $40. Flat 222. Next up, we got some polished and, wow, these are standing celestite eggs of sorts. Well, eggs is, I suppose, what you would say is the shape. They weigh almost 2 kilograms, rated only good to very good. But that's beautiful, man. Nice large crystal. Sorry, I have to get rid of a piece of grass. Nice little celestite standing freeforms. This flat's going to cost $44. That's flat 188. Nice. Next up, highlight opal and tourmaline 12 specimens. They weigh 380 grams. Rated very good to A. Is the runt. These have quite a lot of tourmaline as well. Smoky quartz in the mix. Here's a butte. This highlight opal flat only going to cost $29. That is flat 173. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Then we've got some double A and A grade purple flash labradorite standing freeforms. There are 6 in this flat. Mona Lisa labradorite, because no matter where you go in the room, she's watching you. They weigh 1.46 kilograms. Hey, are you my lovely? There we go. This flat here is going to cost $49 for the 6 lab standing freeforms. Flat number 120. Then we go to a beautiful flat of 70 little Irongo smoky crystals. Is it 70 or is there more? No, it's 70. They're rated as very good to A grade. Nice, man. 920 grams. This flat of smokies are going to cost you $43. That's flat 121. Next up, some large Malagasy petrified wood slices, polished both sides. They are a bit heavy. Well, petrified wood generally is. It's 3.29 kilograms for the 2. rated as very good to A grade. This flat's going to cost you $82 for the 2 large petrified wood slices. That's flat 181. Onto some Dioptase next from the Congo, rated A grade and very good. So unlike the earlier one that we had, zoom in a little bit, which also had good in it. So this should be hypothetically better quality. This is beautiful. Look at this one. They weigh 300 grams only. I think that's exactly the same as the previous flat. In fact, I might just go check that before we look at the price. Beautiful flat of Dioptase. That's probably the worst. It's not too bad. This is probably the worst of the 12. That's still pretty damn nice. Okay, so 300 grams there and 310 grams here, except that these are rated A very good, and there's 1 or 2 good ones only. This flat's going to cost, what? That was 87. This is 88. There we go. There's a nice bargain. Sweet. Flat 149. Right, onto some chrysocolla with loads of druzy, or at least I can see 4 of these 6 with loads of druzy, rated as A grade to very good grade, 1.21 kilograms. Let's look at the 2 that aren't dripping with druzy. A little druzy bit over there, and the silky malachite, the pseudomorph, malachite chrysocolla after azurite pseudomorphs. So it's still a beautiful specimen. Let me just get in there a little bit more. Still beautiful. What's that? Oh, it's a piece of grass. Never mind. I thought, ooh, that's interesting. It's just a piece of grass. Quite a bit of heterogenite on this one. I don't know how that druzy just light up the dolomite as well. Beautiful flat this. It's going to cost $83. That is flat 237. Lekker. Next, we've got some A grade only, and I tell you what, to get A grade only in a flat of 70 black tourmalines takes some doing. It's not the norm. So there's a very special flat of Cheryl black tourmaline, 960 grams. This flat's going to cost $54. That is a winner, man. That is for flat 193. Onto some, I think this is banded agate, standing freeforms from Madagascar. For a second I thought sashi. In fact, I still think sashi. Just make sure. It says Madagascar. They are good grade, very good to A grade. They weigh 1.82 kilograms. Very pretty. Oh, how beautiful is that, man? That's cool. I love the agate for it. Kind of 3D. It's hard to catch the 3D layers of beautiful patterns just beneath the surface. Oh, yummy. I don't know which one is the good grade one only. Probably this one, but they're all bloody fantastic as far as I'm concerned. That flat's going to cost $40 for the 6 banded agate standings, and that's a flat 150. Onto a flat of 20 druzy coated chrysocollas, A grade, very good grade. That is marvelous. 580 grams. How much time have I got? Because, man, I like poring over these. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Oh, please, yes, please. That is awesome. Sure, man. Okay, I'm not going to spend the whole day here. Okay, so that one still has druzy. Oh. These are so pretty, man. Step away, Francis, step away. Oh, no, can't do it. Okay, not much in the way of chrysocolla happening here. That is beautiful druzy on malachite. This flat's that's going to cost $55. That is full flat 163. Lekker. Onto some banded tiger iron with lots of hematite. 2 freeforms from Priska here in South Africa. Or is it in the Northern Cape? Well, Priska's in the Northern Cape, so they're quite heavy. The banded iron tiger iron. 1.33 kilograms. Oh, that's a lot of hematite. Rated as A grade to very good grade. This flat's $46. That is flat 123. Some more black ammonites. There are 2 pairs. This is the larger of the 2. They weigh 740 grams. That's 4 items to make up 2 pairs. I do find the need to mention that because sometimes people get confused. And, how many units, how many pairs? Come on, let me get one. Right there. Rated as A grade. These 2 pairs are going to cost $57. That's for flat 171. Onto the center trolley we go, and we got some Swazi Bloodstone. 2 beautiful standing freeforms. These are rated as both as A grade. Is that pyrite or hematite? Looks like pyrite. Nice jade within the quartz mix. And then, of course, the shiny. They weigh 1.68 kilograms. That's a lot of jade in the mix. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Very, very nice. These two little standing freeforms, they're going to cost $61. That is flat 166. And keeping it in the family, we've got another Swazi Bloodstone Tower. Magnificent large one. Rated as A grade. It weighs 3 kilograms, or just slightly more than 3 kilograms. It's what's that, 330 cent, it's a bit more than 30 centimeters in length. And that's a beaut, it really is. This little tower here is going to cost $113 only. That's flat 134. Then we've got a little bit of Mumbwa magic here from Zambia, Jacaranda Amethyst Geode. It's a bit of a large one, 6.52 kilograms. Nice large gem right in the smack of the middle, and it's beautifully intact, which is unlike Mumbwa. Our Mumbwa, we always rejoice when it comes unharmed, and this is very good grade. It's a beautiful large, it can stand, which is always a bonus. But that's lovely, man. Little cathedral there. That's going to cost all of $99. $99 for that. And that's $99 for 6.5 kilos worth of amethyst. Bargain. Flat 158. Then the last item for this morning, we've got a very pretty small little crystalled celestite. Would you classify this as a geode? Well, I'm just going to call it a specimen, because celestite does actually go all the way around. Nick's only got this down as good grade only, which that's the reason. We always want to see larger, but it is very pretty nonetheless. And it's always nice getting smaller celestites. We are encumbered by monoliths, the huge bloody things, and they're not easy to, well, shipping becomes an issue with strontium. It's heavy. Anyway, this little beautiful celestite speck, that's going to cost all of well, $32. That's $32 of strontium sweetness, flat 156. Happy days, guys, and that's the Saturday show. It was a wicked one. I'm going to be a bit sorry to see some of these leave, especially that amethyst cluster. Anyway, you have a beautiful weekend. I am going to do the same.